back into this bullet journaling thing. I know this is really, really late. We're literally at the end of January. But this video was a little bit of a trial for me when it comes to the bullet journal. Anyway, so once again, I wanted to kind of stick with the same theme for this. And so the theme for this month is going to be also the Art Deco Roaring 20s. I honestly loved it, and I was like, I need to do it for January. And I feel like January, like just the word of January is such an elegant word that, I don't know, I love it. But anyways, here I went and found a quote that I kind of looked everywhere for this quote, and I found it. It's for the movie of The Great Gatsby, and it says, "A little party never hurt nobody." So that's just kind of a reminder to just live life and, you know, live life to its fullest, I guess you could say. So I did feel like I went a little too crazy with all of this. If you see, this took me forever. Right when I was about to finish this, my camera also died. Well, it overheated. It does that all the time, which honestly sometimes that's what stops me from filming. Also, I hope the noise is not terrible, but in the background I have the heater and the fan of my laptop going a little crazy. So this is going to be the cover page for January, and I think I'm going to do something very similar to this for all of them, just kind of, you know, big words, January or whatever month it is, and then something decorative that kind of goes with the theme of the month, and also the little, I guess, month to the glance in the bottom. It took me forever to do this. I'll say this decorative, I don't even know what, but it's kind of like the Art Deco, bunch of little lines. But when I first did it with a pencil, that took forever. But honestly, I love the way it came out. I really love it. I think I would still do it again. I don't think I would change it. It's awesome. I like it, if it's not noticeable. Now, moving on to the next part. This is the month at a glance. I definitely love the way this came out too. I feel like I would probably change those little lines that I put for every date. I feel like I should have just maybe done that for the day of the week and then just kind of put the number on a little corner. But I really like the way it looked. It didn't take me that long, and it's very satisfying, honestly, in some way a weird way, making a calendar. And I used the same type of lettering for January here as well, and just continued in with the Art Deco theme. And here it's the habit trackers. Honestly, this has probably been the best part of the bullet journal, and it's kept me so much on track. And before, I could always forget. I would always forget to take my vitamins, and now I am so good at taking my vitamins. And it definitely has encouraged me to go to the gym more, and it's great. It's really good. I actually added a little bit more um, habits to track after this, and because I wasn't sure, I was like, okay, there's three that I could think of, and I wasn't sure what else to think to add, so I added a few more. I also messed up on the little boxes. I added one extra row onto the habit tracker, so later on I kind of just scratched it out and kind of kept going with it, but it did mess it up a little bit. If you noticed earlier, I showed a few washer tapes that I bought that are just gold, that kind of go with the gold theme of it. Definitely made it really easy to add some little decorative to it without having to draw everything. This one, it's a mood tracker, and I am actually really surprised. It's nice to see how I've been feeling, and knowing that I've actually been doing great. So it's good to be able to actually be able to look at a page and be like, okay, we're doing good, and if we're not, then be like, okay, what can I do? What happened that day? Or what was it? So I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. I couldn't figure out what to do for a mood tracker that would go with me. And I guess with the new year, and I gave Great Gatsby theme is a lot of partying, a lot of out, and it also kind of went in with my quote. So I thought of doing little like champagne bottles. So all of these are little champagne bottles that I decorated, and I kind of just lined them up, and then in the middle of it, which would be where the name of the bottle would go, I put the number of the date that it would be for. I accidentally drew two extra ones, so I just kind of drew them in the middle black, and just put a little heart in it because I wanted to track out that white pen that I bought, and it was alright. And I just kind of was also trying to figure out how much of, because a lot of people really go in depth of how they've been feeling that day, and I just wanted to go for something really simple, so I just did 4 little different colors. I would also go with the theme, and honestly, it looks really nice. There's not a lot of different coloring. It almost seems like the same, but it's okay. It's doing its work, what it's supposed to be, and it's pretty looking the same. It's good. It's a good thing. So here's the last one, which is the weekly spread, and honestly I went for something really simple. I had no idea what to draw, so I just kind of went for this, and then I noticed maybe I don't need that much space for it. Also because I was a little bit late on this I guess spreadsheet. I didn't really use this week, so I kind of started using it more the following week. So this one's a little bit blank and not the greatest, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of how I did my second one, which honestly definitely loved it, and since then I've been kind of doing it that way, and little by little personalizing it. So here's the final look of what everything ended up looking like. It's also a little sneak peek of what the week looks like, and honestly I love it, and it's been so helpful. But thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a big like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.